I hope I'm not late to the party, guys, but I finally got to see Scarface, this 1983 movie that stars Al Pacino. Guys, watching this movie, I got to totally understand the hype. Like, so many, I've heard so many stories about the character, and I felt like since my guy Pacino, I was quite biased about it. But the movie starts off with a young man, Tony Montana, who comes into America as an immigrant through the time of Castro, and yeah, he meets Frank Lopez, who introduced him to a dope business, to a drug selling business, alongside with his friend Manny, and he starts to sell dope. Looking at this movie dating back to the 1980s, the settings of this movie felt really flashy for me, and I got to understand it when I was quite younger, watching movies like this, and I see how the whole too much red, too much purple, deep purple, and I got to understand how scary it was. But I think I understand the concept. In my opinion, the concept of that the show of wealth and affluence during that era. And also this movie had the feel of this movie had those sounds of probably there was an action that was about to happen. So we have this background sound playing for us to expect what's happening. It's just a typical 80s, 90s, early 80s and early 90s kind of movie, which I really enjoyed. It just gave me quite a nostalgia. And Montana's character is played by Al Pacino. Guys, this character was so annoying. A very annoying, does not listen, so proud character that was so irritating at some point, but Al Pacino really played this character well, even with his accent. There was a scene in this movie where it was in a restaurant and he was quite pissed and irritated. Then the use of that accent, and it was like, you are the one, okay, you need people like me. You need people like me. You guys are nothing without me. And I'm like, bruh, I really enjoyed how Al Pacino carried this character, he upheld this character, how he made us hate this character so much, and we also love this character. This character was a character that we're just watching his decisions, the decisions he was making, the annoying decisions he was making, and we're just waiting to see how it unfolds, how he eventually gets, rewarded for all of his actions. So that was one of the things this movie kept us on, watching this movie and wanting to see, okay, let's see how the outcome of Tony's character, what was going to happen. I enjoyed Manny's character a lot. You understand that this character is someone that he was not so ambitious. He was just there. He was a really good friend that could die for Tony, really, because he was not all about too business. Like, he was just calm, and just anywhere you push him to, he's there. He's just there. He's just a really calm and understanding friend. Scarface is a movie that kept me watching and captivated, anticipating what was going to happen next. I wouldn't want to say the length of the movie is quite long, because then I felt like they were trying to make us savor and understand the moment. Movies then during that time, they they are so long. If the action scenes are so long, so I feel they wanted us to savor and enjoy this movie. So everything went south from Tony Montana. That scene where he took out Manny, oh my god! Like, after he took out Manny, it was so obvious that there was nothing else you could say to, even before and after it killed him, there was no, it had it didn't have words to say. And also seeing Tony Montana's character, you understand that he was lost after his sister. He had an infatuation for his sister, but he didn't really express it. But even his wife knew the way he moved about it, how overprotective he was for her. So it was obvious that he had the infatuation. We have this young man who is so obsessed with his sister, but is not able to express it, but it's his sin. Guys, let me know if you've seen Scarface. I don't want to give so much spoilers, but I totally recommend you to watch Scarface if you haven't seen it. This 1983 movie that stars Al Pacino, and just watch the watch. So guys, I'm going to rate this one an 8. Let me know what you think, and also please like my video, comment on my video, guys, share my video, and tell me your thoughts on my video.